I'm feeling so in tune with my body right now. Like, it sounds very sexual, but it's not. I think nerfing tanks would make the game more balanced. Nerfing the damage of tanks. Because you can. The problem with tanks are that they are too strong. It's just a strong DPS. So that means that it's not. The game is not decided solely by which team is better. It has like a bigger emphasis on which team has the better tank. So this inherently makes it like more unbalanced. Or not necessarily more unbalanced, but it's like the biggest problem with team-based games in general is the fact that it's like the less players there are, the higher the chance that it's gonna be unbalanced. Because it's impossible to 100% accurately measure skill. So if it's like a 1v1, there's the highest chance of it being unbalanced. 2v2, then it's like a tiny bit higher chance to be balanced because it's like on average there's gonna be a tiny bit higher chance from like a statistical perspective because there's two different things changing. So it's like when you can't accurately predict skill, there's always gonna be the variance or whatever between the player skill level even at the same rank. So if you put like it's like nice. Dude, I'm explaining it in such a confusing way. It's like when you think about it, it's like if you got 50% win rate, you can still get, if you play 10 games, you might still lose all of them. But if you got 50% win rate and you play 1000 games, you're most likely gonna win around 500 because the sample size is bigger. The same way with like, if there's one versus one, the sample size is like, it's just one person versus one person. So even if they have the same rank, the variation might be very huge because it's just one person getting compared to another person. And then if there's like 100 versus 100 who are all the same rank, it's gonna like average out. You know, it's gonna average out. So it's like, it will be overall more balanced. So now that they delete one character, it already makes the matches, it makes more matches become steamrolls. And then on top of that, they make tank really strong so that the tank is the biggest influencer of the match's outcome.
Okay, I need to use nano blades and I will swap to Arrge.
Don't let them push any further. You can't hide.
What is one?
You know, like if you try to match like any tank against any DPS, the tank will always win. Unless of like some kind of edge case, like maybe Reaper would win against the ball every time. But that's just because it's like, you know, there's different characters and some characters have like 100% hard counter on some tanks, you know, because the tank just can't deal enough damage to counteract the lifesteal of Reaper. But like in general, you compare like 95% of the DPS characters, none of them would win a 1v1 against a tank. Like I'm not saying that it's bad in a sense, it just makes the game more unbalanced. Doesn't necessarily make the game harder to balance, it just makes it more unbalanced by default. It's just a fact that cannot be changed. Because you're reducing the weight of everyone else in the match, like their weight when it comes to trying to calculate chance of winning. When you add in a character, like when you add in a character slash role that is just way stronger than anything else. Dude, I feel like I'm using like just such big words and shit. No one will be able to keep up because I'm just probably like using them wrong and shit like that, you know? But I hope you get what I mean. I've just been feeding my ass off and talking about this because I find it so interesting as well.
Loading.
I'm probably gonna just like upload this as a video on the second channel. Shout out to the second channel viewers. Oh my god, I'm just taking so much damage all the time. It's so crazy. Please, just walk. I mean, if they didn't wake him up, it would have been so easy. Dude, I keep panic storm arrowing. That's so dumb. Just doesn't do anything. Look at that though, so clean. We can still win this. Damn, that should have hit though. Okay, it is winnable. We kind of have to win multiple fights in a row here.
Point.
Enemy marked.
Heroes never die.
Where is sens? Roll.
So clean, dude.
Oh, I'm so far away. I'm coming.
It's our turn. Let's push forward.
Scanning.
This sucks. Arrge is gonna ruin my life.
The lead's almost ours.
Get Oysa.
No way, that sucks. What the hell? Oh my god, how?